The best of the Morning X. 99X.
Barnes, Leslie, Jimmy, and please welcome Penny Marshall. Good morning, Penny.
Good morning.
Do you have a New York Yankee kind of hangover? I'm sure you've been hanging out.
I lost my car in the Bronx.
Did you really?
My friend drove me. He came back at 3 in the morning.
Are you serious? You lost your car?
I couldn't find it. There were so many cars. I couldn't find a place.
Now,
so I took a little bit.
You probably still get a lot of questions about Laverne and Shirley.
Yes, I do.
Right. I only, and like everybody else watched it, I only had one question, and I have wondered since day one.
Yes?
What is the line after Schlemiel Schlemazel?
Hassenpfeffer Incorporated.
What is Hassenpfeffer?
Who knows? I don't know. My brother had said, because I grew up in the Bronx in New York.
But I mean, the name of the brewery wasn't Hassenpfeffer,
No, it has nothing to do with the brewery. It has to do with when you walk to school. You walk a lot in New York. When you had to go to school, we had many things we used to sing going down the street.
Huh.
So my brother said, "What do you do when you go? Well, pick one." And I said, "Well, we did this thing. I don't know what it means." And so he said, "Good, teach it to Cindy," and off we went.
Your brother's such a cool guy. He was in the studio with us a couple of months ago. He's just such a sweetheart.
Isn't he great?
Mm-hmm.
We're talking to Penny Marshall. Now, Penny, when you signed on to do Riding in Cars with Boys, was Drew Barrymore your first choice to play Beverly?
No, her name came up, and I made her come in and wanted to see if she'd be willing to work without the security blanket of being just cute Drew.
And so
this is a character. This is a pure character she's playing.
I had read that you tried to de-valley her voice.
Well, yeah. Do you know how she talks?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, never mind how I talk, but let's go to the movies. It's all that. I said, no. This is a working class family.
You have become, arguably, possibly the most successful female director in films today.
I don't know.
I think I couldn't name any other female directors who have succeeded at the level you have. And what I was wondering is, you started off and you were doing bit parts on TV to Laverne and Shirley, and you had a semi-recurring role, of course, on The Odd Couple way back when.
Don't make it sound so old,
Well, no, it's not. But you have a great history. Did you just fall into directing, or was this part of the game plan when you first started your career?
No, I have no game plan. I don't have a game plan. No, I was actually asked to direct because they fired somebody, and they asked me to take over. Jumping Jack Flash was Whoopi Goldberg.
I mean, were you always very vocal on the set, and that's how someone knew that you had a good vision of?
Yeah.
I was the only one who watched the other scenes I wasn't in.
But
I don't know. I guess that was just my instinct. I didn't want to direct. When they asked me, I said no. And but then they talked. I said, "What do I got to lose? I'm an actress."
Directing does seem like, while it's very gratifying on one level, it seems like it's got to be a giant pain in the ass.
Oh, it certainly is.
I mean, you got to...
It's the longest job in the world.
Uh-huh.
My brother said I should do direct theater, because that's the only medium where the director gets to go home and the actors have to stay.
Right.
What is the hardest part?
Just concentrating for this many years on one thing and keeping any sort of perspective.
Are you able to delegate, stuff like dealing with, that you have to deal with, making sure that, you're not keeping the gaffers for too many hours and all that stuff?
I don't deal with that. I mean, I got a great crew. We shot it in New York and New Jersey.
And do you like to work with the same crew on all your films?
Yeah, pretty much the heads of the departments are the same.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see Bill Groom's name on a bunch. He's a production designer. You'll see Cynthia Flint, who's wardrobe. Miroslav Andrzejczyk, who in Prague. He lives in Prague. No one understands a word he says, but no one understands a word I say, so we're fine. And all the key departments, props, all of those people I've worked with on many films.
Has there ever been talk, and we asked this to a lot of guests who've been on, former TV shows, ever been any talk of a Laverne and Shirley reunion?
Yeah. If you come over to my house, Cindy's there sometime.
I know you guys are.
We can see it happen live.
Yeah, I know you guys are still friends.
Yeah, I had a birthday party right before I came east. And she was there, and David Lander, who played Squiggy, was there.
How's he feeling these days?
David's been doing real well. He just got off a plane and came to the party.
Because I know what does he suffer from again?
MS.
It's MS, that's right. Does a lot of good work for them.
Yes, he does. I mean, I knew about it, and I didn't say anything because he didn't want me to. And then Tom Sherrick from 20th Century Fox called and asked me. I said, I don't know. I played dumb. And I called David. I said, you want to talk to this man. He's a great guy. So he, fell out of the closet. He wrote a book called Falling Out of the Closet, I think.
Now, I've been reading a lot that a lot of actors, including yourself being a director, have talked about whether or not there should be an Academy Award ceremony next year. What do you think?
Me? I would get on with the Emmys already. Come on.
I say put that to bed already for
I mean,
the
quit.
year.
Pick a side. Yes or no. I mean, quit going. Yeah, no. Yeah, well,
like
no. Yeah.
I know. It's happening Sunday.
Get over yourselves. I don't think they're out to get you.
Yeah. Just
I went to every venue last night in New York City. I started at Rosie's show at Radio City. I went to Madison Square Garden. I went to Yankee Stadium. Find me, baby.
Penny, thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's Penny Marshall on the Morning X.
The best of the Morning X. 99X.